Setting up a tent is not as hard as it looks, but there are lots of different types of tents, so make sure you check your manufacturer's instructions on how to set it up and how to take good care of it. If it's your first time heading out, practice setting up your tent at home first. This way you'll know exactly what you're doing once you get to your campsite. In this episode, we're going to learn how to choose a suitable campsite, how to set up your tent, and how to peg out guy lines. It's always best to practice camping in an already established campsite. Doing this will reduce your impact to the environment and ensure it's a safe spot for pitching a tent. There may be a fire pit and natural seating already available when you get there. If these don't exist, there will be a reason why. So, don't build your own unless you have permission. Good campsites are found and not made. Look for ground that is durable. Grass and packed dirt are best. Ideally, you'll find a nice level spot that's sheltered from the wind. Easy access to water is a must. Avoid dips in the ground as it will make for uncomfortable sleeping and water can pool underneath you in the night. Also watch out for trees above you. Make sure there is no dead branches or seeds that could fall on your tent. Give your spot a quick sweep and remove any debris that will poke you in the back. It's worth spending time sorting this out now because it can cost you a good night's sleep. Lay the body of the tent out flat. Turn the body around until the door of the tent is facing away from the wind. Now, have a lie down. See how it feels. Are there any bumps or lumps? If not, then place a peg on each corner of the body. You want to put the peg in at a 45-degree angle and push it in with your foot or hammer it in with a rock. We put these pegs in first because the tent will turn into a parachute once the poles go in. Tent poles usually snap together and are then attached to a tent by clips or sleeves. Depending on your tent, you'll have a different order that the poles need to attach and some may be different lengths. Some poles will be holding up the inner section and some may be in the fly outer waterproof layer. Practice makes perfect. Start with the inner and get the basic shape together. This is the time to lay inside and double check that it's going to work out. You'll also be able to tweak the direction it's facing. Just remember to hold onto the upwind side. If there's a gust of wind, you don't want to have to chase your tent into the bush. Now that your tent is beginning to take shape, you need to drape the fly over the top. Align the door of the fly with the door on the body of the tent. If your fly has small Velcro straps, then secure them onto the tent poles. Peg the fly down, putting enough tension on the fly so that it doesn't touch the body on the inner. This will allow rain or dew to easily roll off without saturating the inside. Double check the fly and adjust the tension on any of the pegs to get it just right. You're looking for a smooth, uniform shape. Any creases or dips will reduce the performance of the tent in the wind and rain. The next thing you need to do is peg out your guy lines. Guy lines help keep the tent structure solid in high winds. Run the guy lines out so that there's a nice tension on the fly and peg it into the ground. There is often a small plastic lock that will help you adjust the tension of the guy rope and add or shorten its length as you need it. Once all your guy ropes are secured, then your tent is set up and you are ready to move in.